Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 3-1. Next to hit, number 21. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Come on, dig,
This will kick
hard.
up against the wall now. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. First delivery to him. Bryson Brigman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Griffin Conine. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
One away.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting.
In now, Chris Chenea. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now at the plate here is Riley Mahan. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready now is Stephen Haas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Into the box, number 21. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi leads it 4-1. Now to the plate, here is Santiago Chavez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Devin Hairston stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in is Corey Bird, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front 4-1. Victor Vodnik will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 92, Victor Vodnik.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 21 earns his 6th winning decision tonight. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Philip Pfeiffer, a southpaw from Tennessee. Digging in will be Victor Mesa.
The center fielder, number 32.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. To short. Reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Now it'll be Santiago Chavez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On the ground to short. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Now to bat, number 21. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bullet back up the middle. Mesa patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Next to hit is Stephen Haas. Worked a walk his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Now batting, number 21.
Line drive base hit.
Take it, sir. Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again.
Next up is number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Make the turn. Have a look.
And now in the box, Santiago Chavez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Santiago.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So now to the plate, number 21. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Come on, big guy. 1 time. Here you go.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no...
At the plate now is Corey Bird, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tucker Davidson is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So the next to bat will be number 21. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Number 21.
do it. Let it fly. Let's go right here. Put the ball in play. Come on, right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center.
Dig hard,
This could be trouble.
go.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now, number 21. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryson Brigman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
So here is number 21. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question. Let's go right here.
So now into the box is number 21. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. 0-1 the count.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Another one sent foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Come on, go hard.
And this should do it. Brinson is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Pensacola came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Fishman.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a team.
Turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Zach Brown, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Ball 4, pitch 4. 3.
And now here is Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Green is there to put it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Jace Peterson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And inning in the books tonight. Still last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Chad Spanberger. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
Stepping in now, Cooper Hummel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2's the count. Hey, plays out 1 right here.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Weston Wilson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Got him. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 21. 9-1-2 due up. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how.
And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 down now. Next, here is Ozzie Negrete. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. got the first guy on one pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
To the plate now, Zach Brown. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 21. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Ray. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Jace Peterson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Stepping in once again is Gabe Lieber. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Spanberger, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Cooper Hummel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cooper Hummel becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Weston Wilson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he takes a called strike 2. And there's their first hit of the game.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the... Now into the box, Ozzie Negrete will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Bryce Turang is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in.
Hey, roll it up, Paul.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Slow roller down the third baseline. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. At the plate now, Jace Peterson. They seem to look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Negrete on second. Ray at first. 1 gone. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Scott Sunich is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Chad Spanberger. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Weston Wilson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Eduardo Garcia.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in next, Ozzie Negrete singled in his last at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jamie Westbrook will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. 281 the average entering play. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 8 full. Mississippi's out in front 2-0. Next up, number 21. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round.
Round first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Corey Ray. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to hit is Jace Peterson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next, it'll be Gabe Lieber. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The relay, and he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Mississippi took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 21 earns win number 7 on the season with 15 strikeouts. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Biloxi Shuckers.
Dana Farley starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with...
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Spanberger. Potential tying run for him at 3rd base. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. stepping up is number 21. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Strike one to start. At the at-bat. Runner at second here with one man out. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And there's out number two. Next to stand in is Jamie Westbrook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next to dig in, Corey Ray, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And stepping in, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Leo Gill.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
So next to bat will be number 21. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The relay throw.
Get down, slide.
And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot.
So now here is Leo Gill. He bounced out last time up. Liner towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mississippi Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Philip Pfeiffer earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark Giroux. Go.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at-bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at-bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. Tucker Davidson gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Hey now, 3, you're out.
Up next, Cooper Hummel, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So stepping in is Ozzie Negrete, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swinging a shot toward right center, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. Now both runners are across. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park. Now to the plate, number 21. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in next, number 21, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Westbrook will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Next to hit, number 21, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed.
Ready now is Jamie Westbrook. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box, number 21, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field.
Come on, come on, come on,
and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is...
Now at the plate here is Cooper Hummel. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and they turn the double play. 8-5 tonight. The Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Rasmussen earns win number 4 on the season. Tucker Davidson was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage. Number 21 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, you Be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Gabe Lieber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners off for second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Spanberger. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Second inning set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cooper Hummel. Now the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, here is Weston Wilson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Striding in is Eduardo Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get under.